Welcome, my friends, to my channel Paraguay, or is it a satisfaction to be here with you? For those who don't know me, my name is Ana. I am a lawyer, I am a judge, I am an expert, and I am also a technologist in legal, notary, and real estate services. And today I will explain to you, because many internet users ask me to talk about the validation of the diploma and school record here in Paraguay. Follow the vignette and we go to the next video. Come on, my friends, validation of diploma and academic record. First, you need to know what your diploma looks like. If your diploma is old, it's not the digital one now, it's the physical one with paper money that you have to do. You have to recognize the signature of all the signatures, both the diploma and the school record. Okay? And you have to hit the signatures. Whatever's on your school record has to be the same signature and the person who's on your diploma. Let's assume a lot. Turns out I've done it for several clients. The diploma is old. Have people already passed away, or the school doesn't know where to go. They have a public firm, right? So what do I advise, and what have I already done for several of my clients? You go to the section that is from the high school where you graduated or college, request a second copy of your paper money diploma. Why, Anna? Because the person who will sign is the current director of the school, so he will know how to indicate where he has an open firm, where you will be able to do this procedure. So you will ask for both the paper diploma and the updated school record, then the delivery date. Your papers. It will depend on the demand of the high school or the section. Okay? So you go to the sectional. There is a sectional that will send you to the college, and the college applies to the sectional. So it will depend on where you carry out the procedure and get a diploma. So remember, if you have to have the diploma with the signatures recognized, signed in a notary by similarity in Brazil. It is that of the diploma recognized by the notary by similarity of Brazil. What are you going to do? You will get the diploma and the history, and you will do the signature recognition of these documents there, like the Raya Convention, okay? What is the Raya Convention? They will analyze and go, make that apostille document for you, so it has to be both. It's not a copy, it's an original, okay? That's what you have to do. If it's the digital diploma a short time ago, the one that already comes out with a QR code or a digital signature, you just print it, okay? You take your diploma and your history to the registry office and ask to do it. Apostleship by area convention. Are you okay there? They do. Then you don't need to rush to recognize the firm, because the digital signature itself already gives them the right to recognize it. Okay, come on, have you already done this procedure? Both the diploma and the school record, he's apostilled, everything's spot on. You bring the originals here to Paraguay, okay? Take it to the MEC here from Paraguay. Then the MEC will take your documents and check the hours of your school record. Okay, that's what I'm going to tell you. You'll have to do subjects. More than it is from Brazil. Why? Because there are materials here that are not in our history, which were from Brazil. So you will have to look for a college and add these subjects, do these subjects, and then take them to EMIC. Okay? That's a load you're going to have to supplement. Why? Oh? They need to have in their workload that we don't have Guarani and Spanish. No course in Brazil does this, okay? You have to express yourself a little. It's from Guarani, from Spanish, because, for example, if it is, talk to the Supreme Court, to the judge. How are you going to understand? Or a client. So you have to explain a little bit, huh? This course is not too heavy. You don't need to speak fluently, but you need to know how to express yourself and know how to understand too, okay? You also have to know a little about the general history of Paraguay. Okay, what is history? What happened in the history of Paraguay? All because it is general knowledge of Paraguay. In this case, we have general knowledge. It is from Brazil that I am saying about myself. So you have to adapt to Paraguay's parameters. Then he took it to the MIT, did his hours correctly at another college, put it there correctly. Beauty, he concluded. Then the MEC validated it. Max said that, no, the hours are just right. You did it right. It was on. What do you have to do? You have to hire a lawyer here in Paraguay. Why does Ana have to be in Paraguay? Because you're the lawyer. He's already on the Supreme Court. Registered. If you are 11 lawyers in Brazil who are not registered with the Supreme Court, you will not succeed. So it has to be a lawyer who is here from Paraguay. He will take your school record. He will take your diploma apostilled by area, recognized by the MEC, which will give a recognized document. It will enter the Supreme Court to approve there in the Supreme Court. This document is there. He entered, made the request. The judge accepted. The judge, he approved your diploma and your history. Hey, Anna, what's going on? Here's the answer for the lawyer, right? The lawyer will get the answer that everything is okay, your client is okay, your client is approved. He will look for you. Okay, he's going to set up a date with you in the Supreme Court. For what? To carry out the solemnity, which is as if it were in Brazil. When you pass the Bar Association in Brazil, you take a test, then you take another test, which are 2 steps. Then after you are approved in Brazil, you get a certificate where you apply. The Bar Association. And then they stipulate a date for you to go there and do the ceremony and get your wallet here in Paraguay. You don't have to take a test, okay? What do you have to do? Just homologate your documents, the ones I just explored for you. Oh, if the judge approves, the MEC approves. You are already a lawyer here in Paraguay. It's there in Paraguay. They're going to set a date where you go to the Supreme Court and you're going to have your solemnity. There will be no proof. There will be nothing. Because the only requirement they ask for is what the diploma and school record with the load. If your school record is in line with the Raya Certinho Convention, which is that of the Mercosur Treaty and its history. It has the Raya Convention, which is by Mercosur. If you have completed the workload stipulated by the MEC here in Paraguay, you don't need to fulfill anything else. There's no evidence. There's no oral arguments. There's nothing like that. So what do you have to do? That's what I did. Get in with the lawyer. The lawyer will apply to the Supreme Court of Paraguay to homologate his documents. The Supreme Court approves his documents. Then yes, a date will be given for you to go there and receive your wallet, because they give you a wallet here in Paraguay and hold the ceremony with you and whoever you want to take. Then what happens? You'll be enrolled there on the Supreme Court. All lawyers here in Paraguay, they are enrolled in the Supreme Court. Then you can analyze whether he is registered or not. Being enrolled, you carrying out the solemnity here in Paraguay no longer has a problem. You can. Lawyer here is no problem. You can also practice law in Brazil. But for you to be able to homologate your documents and you have the right to become a lawyer, you have to have the Paraguayan identity card without the Paraguayan identity cards. You can validate your diploma or your background. So before you do any procedure that you intend to work here in Paraguay, first you have to take out your identity documents. He took out his identity documents, which is the Paraguayan identity card. Then yes, then you can apply for approval and become a lawyer. It's not difficult, it's simple, it takes a little while, which scares us, and this workload that you have to do is complementary, but it's super quiet, guys, super good. You go to college, you do it super calmly, okay? You can stay in peace. That fear, that disorder that we go through in Brazil to become a lawyer, going through an exam and then taking another exam, there's no such thing here. It's quiet here. They help you. You can stay in peace. And any questions you have about, or any other question about any other subject, you can leave in the comments that I will answer, and I will try to make a video explaining. I ask you to subscribe to the channel, give the like, and activate the bell. Thank you very much. Stay with God.